Hello, this is Katie. Welcome back to my channel. I am going to be coloring the images for a card that I will post later today on my Instagram. I haven't actually made it yet. The coloring was going to be a lot, so I figured for Marker Monday, number 9, we would go through and color all the images I'm going to be using. I'm mostly using tri-blends with some Copics thrown in. And I had to speed this up quite a bit so it wasn't so long because it was very long to start with. And so hopefully you can see the colors that I show you when I remember to show you them. And I mixed images from a lot of Lawn Fawn sets. This one is from the housewarming set with the new home stamps. I don't have them in front of me, so I can't remember the name of that one. I couldn't get the cows to stamp properly. I eventually stamped an okay cow, and then I crossed him out without thinking, and so I didn't want to bother stamping another one. But I do have some other critters in here. I started coloring a bunch of green trees, and I realized this is going to be a fall-themed card, so I took the orange blend from the tri-blends and colored in the rest of the trees. And so the theme of the card is going to be all the animals in line at the coffee shop to get their pumpkin spice lattes. Because I don't know why. I had this idea of having like a stand or something, but I don't have, I was thinking of like the set, the lemonade stand or the farmer's market stand, whatever it is, or can be from Avriel, but I don't have that set. And so then I thought of like this coffee shop. And so I figured I would put some other shops along the way, but it would be like them waiting in line. And eventually for the coffee cups, I'm going to write PSL on them. And so they're all going to be standing in line for their pumpkin spice lattes. Or they're going to have them in their hands, because there are a couple critters here that are just begging for something in their hands. There's also a unicorn. So the little mouse is going to be like jumping in the air, excited that he got his, and he's going to be holding one. The unicorn is going to be using that little sprinkles container to the right of the mouse, and is going to be like sprinkling cinnamon or pumpkin pie spice or whatever sprinkles onto everyone's pumpkin spice lattes. So I thought that would be cute. So the unicorn is going to, with that little foot that's going up, is going to be holding this little sprinkle container. And then I'm just using from Jade Green Shades, the mid shade, which is kind of like a Starbucks green, on a bunch of the cups. I only need so many cups, so I don't color in all of them. I've actually probably colored in too many. And then I am doing just a 2-color blend on the brown sleeve of each cup, like the cardboard sleeve. This one is from a planner set from Lawn Fawn, and I think it's the vacation one. It just happens to have a coffee cup on it. I bought it for the money, like the little dollar bill on there. The village sets are from Village Shops, the little shops here, and I turned one of them into a coffee shop and one of them into an ice cream shop, because it has little icons and the space where you can stamp what you want it to be. And then the fire station is from the that Heroes thank you set that they came out with. So I decided to throw a fire station in the mix. And this elephant and the little birdie to the left of him are from the Elfie Selfie set that has like the cameras and the birthday cake and the bigger elephant. And the crab, I'm hoping, there we go. I tried to keep everything in view because I was zoomed in pretty close. The crab is from the Life is Good set that has like the sand castle and other beach stuff. He's going to be holding one in his little claw. I just figured I would mix all kinds of animals. I almost included a dinosaur just to make it random, but I decided to stick with the little guys I had chosen. And then this bunny is from the set with all the bunnies. I don't know what it's called. I can't remember. Where they have like their garden box and there's carrots and there's like a shovel and stuff as well. I think it's an Eastery set. It might be just spring related. And I think those are all the different sets that I pulled everything from. The unicorn is from Unicorn Picnic with all the clouds in a more recent release that's got all the unicorns and the clouds and all their desserts and stuff. That's where the sprinkles came from. And then the mouse, the jumping mouse is from Really High Five. And then this frog is from Totally Awesome with like the, I think Father's Day, Mother's Day sentiments and the lily pads and the bigger frog. And so I colored him with one of the tri-blend colors. And then for the unicorn, I always just imagine a unicorn or the unicorn hair to be like some combination of blue, pink, and purple. And so I'm using the ice blue blend and then lavender, which is another favorite of the purples from the tri-blends for me. My favorite is the purple, but this lavender blend is really nice too. It goes really well together. There are I think a couple tri-blend purples I don't really like. They still haven't quite gotten the blending down. I just need to give them another shot and maybe blend them differently. I don't know. And then I'm just using N0. My phone was having a hard time focusing on the markers that I was showing for some reason today. And then I'm going to blend that out with the clear without trying too much because I don't want to, the ink tends to start to smear if I like over blend my clear Copic. So I just figured I would make the unicorn kind of like a white, light gray. I'm going to give the horn on the unicorn. I don't know what you call that. What do you call the unicorn horn? It's not the corn. I don't know. Unicorn? Unicorn already sounds weird. Like corn? I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to put glitter, Nuvo glitter drops on it so that it's very sparkly. And then I'm blending the Coffee Shop with the jade green shades, the Starbucks color. Again, blending that out and doing the door and the windowsill the same. I'll be using BOOO inside of all of the windows for every building. Just makes it easier. Looks like glass. I think on the finished product, I'll probably grab glossy accents now that I think about it and fill in any windows on the buildings. Maybe the ones that critters aren't in front of. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to lay it out yet. This one, I had originally, for coloring the fire station, originally gotten the idea from a card that was a sample. I think it was Shari Moss, who, when they used this set and they made their samples or their sample videos, the way she colored like the wall of the fire station, the body, the part I haven't colored yet, to make it look like brick, which was a really good idea. So you'll see me kind of do that. I did it once on a card I made. I think it was my Father's Day card for my dad because he was a firefighter. I kind of did the same thing, probably in different colors, but I just took a darker brown and just used the mid shade and kind of tried to do like offset brick, if that makes sense, to make it look like brick. And I think it turned out about as expected. It looks kind of cool. And then the ice cream shop, which is, I'm just going to consider that cotton candy ice cream, even though most cotton candy ice cream is usually blue. But we'll go with that. Or it can be sorbet. But I wanted it to be like bright and colorful. So instead of doing like a chocolate ice cream or something like that, I wanted it to be pink. So it can be whatever flavor you want. And then the building is purple because why not? There are already animals in line for pumpkin spice lattes, so this is already make-believe, and we can make the buildings whatever color we choose. And then our little pumpkin pie spice sprinkle container to top off everyone's lattes. I'm very excited to make this card. I have not made it yet. I will be trying to do it this morning. If you're watching this Monday morning, I'm going to be working on it in the morning and I'll be posting it later. I will put a link in the description once I have posted it, if you are watching this after I've already finished the card. And sorry that was out of view. I think one of my 0 Copic markers is dry because I went to use my older one, because I have 2, to go erase something, and it was doing absolutely nothing, but I can't really tell if it's dry because it's clear. And so I think that one is dried up. I need to buy another 1 or 2. I think I have blender markers, either 1 or 2 from other cheaper alcohol marker sets. I just really like the Copic one. So I just need to buy, 2 or 3 of those to have on hand, because I just kind of reach for them and use them often to just erase little out of the line mistakes. And they're nice to have on hand. But if one of them is dried up, then I need a backup. So these buildings are just going to be kind of like brown building colored amongst our inventive blue and purple buildings and our fire station. And this tan shades is what I used on like the tree trunk. Tan blend is what I used on the left and the right building. And I actually haven't used them in a very long time. The last time I used it was, I say them because it's a 3-in-1 marker, but anyway, this video is going to end really soon. I used it on a sandcastle last time. Thank you for watching, and I hope you're excited to see the card. Thanks. Bye.